Hi guys, so I want to show you the latest console I got. It's a Sony PSX. It was only ever released in Japan. It's a PlayStation 2 with a built-in hard drive. There's two models. There's the 160 gig, which is the 5000 series, which is what I've got. And then there's the 250 gigabyte version, which is the 7000 series. It was released in 2003, only in Japan. It didn't sell very well. I think it was discontinued by about 2006, I think, from memory. And this particular one I've got here is actually a refurbished unit from what I've had a look at inside, just for various little things, like the hard drives are a couple years newer than the console. The manufacture date of the console was 2004, I think, and the hard drive was made in 2007. There we go on there. It's really big as well. Let's zoom back out, come back here. There's a PlayStation 1 controller. It did come with special white controllers for it, but they're extremely hard to get. It sits on top. As you can see, it's quite big. And if you own a PlayStation 1, you can sort of gauge about how big it is. What I'll do is I'll just leave it on the side. On the side there, it's got like this funny, like a bezel sort of a thing. Not the bezel, the frame. And if you look here, I'll just turn that on the side. That's how much it was originally. I think that works out to about $21. These systems still sell for about $200 to $300, depending on the condition. This one was sold to me as faulty. When I got it in, it was extremely beat up. So I stripped the system down and played around with it a bit and managed to get it to work. And what I'll do is I'll just put the light on so you can see. And what you got in the back, you've got two controller ports, dual video TV tuners. They're only analog though. 10 to 100 megabit per second Ethernet port, digital out, S-video out, just AV out, dual S-video in, and dual AV in for recording from like the VCRs and stuff. And optical out, and there's the power lead. Because this was only ever released in Japan, it's a 110 volts only. Have a look there. So what you're going to need to do if you're in a country that's 240 volts or 220 volts, you need to get a step down transformer. They're pretty cheap. I picked this one up for about $20, so it's not much. What I'll do, just come around here. Just flick that on. Don't know if you can hear that. When you first plug in the power, it'll turn on the hard drive and get everything sorted first before turning on the system. Just wait a few minutes for it to sort of warm up. I'll show you the front panel while it's doing that. So in the front panel here we've got memory card 1, memory card 2, the free MC boot for the PlayStation 2, the modded memory cards you can use. Don't work on this because this doesn't search for an update on the memory card. Because it uses the cross media bar, it actually pulls its updates either over Ethernet or from a disk. It had no need to update from the memory card, or that's what I've been told anyway. Okay, I'll just zoom in for you. Focus is going crazy. See that little blob in the corner? And also while it's loading, the front panel flashes, and then you got your access lights here, quick game button, and infrared. Now, after it starts up, it usually goes straight to video input, which it will either be a static screen, it looks like it's broken, or just nothing at all. So what you do is you come down here and you press home, and it'll bring you up to the cross media bar. If you look, oh, shake your camera, go across, do various little things with it. And this thing's only in Japanese, so that can be a bit of a problem. Also, you can plug in other video game consoles into this and record off them, but they have to be NTSC. If you plug a PAL into it, it'll come up all funny. The picture won't display properly. Also, you can pause record TV, have two lines in. At the moment I've got mine set to AV inputs for recording. Also with the video you can burn whatever you recorded onto a DVD or onto the Sony memory stick that you used for the original PSP. So you could rip DVDs and stuff to it apparently, or non-copy protected DVDs. That's really all that there's to it. I don't have any Japanese games, so I can't show you playing any games. But another thing is, if I had something else plugged in here, into the line in, and I opened it, and then when I'm back home, say if I was playing a game or something, that would still be playing in the background. Go all the way down here, you got different stuff. I don't know any Japanese, so. Also in the corner, oh, I don't know if you caught that, it says PSX in the corner. Really, this is just for collecting. If you want to play PlayStation 2 games and PlayStation 1 games, just buy a PlayStation 2. But as far as collecting goes, it's something worthwhile having. Working ones online on eBay and stuff probably they're selling at the moment for about $200 at most. If they're new in a box, they go all the way up to between $500 and $800, but if you have a look around, you can get them cheaper. This one I picked up for about $10, but the shipping was quite expensive. I think in total, including the shipping, it came up to about $100 to have it shipped over here. Another thing there. Just hotlines and stuff for support. Quick game button. Also the fan for it. Don't know if you can see that in there. There's where the fan is. It sucks it through the side. The 5000, which is the model before this one, or two models before this one, and the 7000 apparently had pretty bad cooling. in them. As I said, I haven't had any problems with this one because this one is actually a refurbished unit that came back from Sony originally. It's had some things changed on it, so it isn't the same as a lot of them that you would pick up. And you can sort of tell that it's very similar to a PS3, just from what they've used here, which is used on TVs as well, but most people know it from the PlayStation 3 and the PSP. And also, this isn't very important, but it's kind of cool. You might recognise this. Same noise that the PS3 makes, which seems like they carried that along. And just to finish up, just some of the things it has. Before my camera goes black. Yeah, I'll hopefully put up another video soon. Don't forget to subscribe, and thanks for watching.